Hello and welcome back to WRTV, the very first episode of a new semester.
A new year.
A new year.
2021.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long overdue, even though it was a year.
I know.
Yeah, we needed a new one, though.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about, just like starting off, how do you guys feel about people being like, oh, yes, 2021, like, I'm so happy. Like, is it going to be all that different?
I've lived too long to say that it'll be the same or the different. I think I would love for it to be different, but I'm going to be a bit of a pessimist, and I think it's going to be the same garbage, but with a new year.
Yeah, I was going to say the same kind of deal. And with that note, we'd like to welcome our lovely guest, Natasha Neustaedter-Barg, who obviously Chloe thought needs no introduction, which is 100% true.
I figured you see Natasha's face, you know that you are in the presence of the president of CMU Student Council.
Exactly. Yeah, welcome here. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for starting us off on such a pessimistic note.
Yeah.
Actually, that's also Chloe. Yeah, thanks for that.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Hope your classes are going well. True.
Natasha, how is it going? How are you feeling about getting back into the swing of things?
Oh, it's starting off fresh. I am currently still on topic. I'm not behind on anything yet. So feeling good. 1 week in, we're feeling good. Feeling excited to be back in person. Super stoked for that. Gonna miss like staying in my pajamas and like sitting in sweats when I like do these kind of Zoom things as I am now. But it'll be nice to see people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing well, and I'm excited for the new semester.
Oh,
yeah.
We love that sort of enthusiasm.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see people's faces, even though I'm going to see them less than if I'm on Zoom. Just kind of a weird oxymoron.
Yeah.
I just thought about.
Yeah, that's true.
People's eyes, you know? I'm excited to like focus back on the eyes of people.
Oh,
that's kind of creepy, but like, yeah, you know?
Yeah. There's something great about actual human interaction that does not get picked up by Zoom. And I think everybody knows that. But it's gonna be great to be in class, and it's gonna be great specifically to be with my classmates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm especially excited. I've had a few moments already where I've decided to speak up in class. I do it all the time. I'm that student. And maybe I say something that's like not entirely correct. And then having to say things and knowing that you're wrong and everybody's like staring at you is just the most intimidating thing. Because if you're in class, like some people are behind you, you can't see their faces. But like speaking up in class and having everybody it's a moment. It's interesting.
See, my hack is that I just put my friends in the class right beside on my screen, and I only make the screen small enough so I can only see my friends. So then when I speak up in class, I'm speaking to my friends, and I don't feel as scared or intimidated.
Wow. That's incredible. That is a Zoom hack, a Zoom life hack.
That is a great hack. I've never even thought of that.
No, I actually forgot that you can.
Screens around.
Yeah.
I can sit by my friends. Sit.
Yeah, you can.
Yes. But it's useless now because as of when did the notification come out? It was last week, right?
25th? Yeah. Oh, we're going back to 25th, but
yes, sorry, I just meant as of 3 days ago, we have been notified that we can actually not use Zoom. Or I mean, we can use Zoom, but we have the option to come into classes now.
Mm-hmm.
It's exciting because everybody's gonna look different.
Everybody's good. Ooh, Daniel with a segue. Beautiful.
Yeah. I've been wearing a lot of hats recently.
Why is that, Dan?
Reasons.
Why?
Yeah. One, my hair looks dumb. And that's the only reason. Mainly because I haven't had a haircut since the summer, and it went from a straight buzz cut, as Chloe did, to where it's at now, which is surprisingly good. It's not ridiculous. Bad. This is ridiculous. This shouldn't be this good. It never looks this good.
You've got the 90s middle part going.
The middle, like the 90s middle part, and the nice little like swoop kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the hockey flow. It's great.
Yeah.
What is that?
Is that a bad thing? You want to say you're a hockey flow person? Is that what you want to?
Okay. I don't think that's the brand you wanna be, Dan.
What are you saying? Bad things about hockey here?
No, I'm just saying I had enough experiences in high school with seeing boys in their hockey flow, and it just, not my favorite thing.
Okay, I got a lot of pictures that I probably won't show you of me. Anyways, how's your hair, Chloe?
You know what? I'm actually I'm grateful. No, I wanted to say I'm grateful for quarantine. It's okay. I'm grateful that I got the opportunity to experiment with my hair in a time where I wasn't worried that people were going to see it immediately after I did something new to it. Like, I feel like quarantine gave me the final push I needed to, first of all, just shave my head. And that was wonderful. And then to try dyeing it myself, which I now do quite regularly. So I'm feeling pretty good about my hair. I never know what's coming next. It's always a surprise, and that's really fun. Natasha, have you attempted any DIY hair care activities?
I have to be honest, I'm a scared child. And I've had the same hairstyle and haircut for the past 3 years. Probably longer. I went from the bowl cut from like 1 to 5 was bowl cut. And then actually, you ready?
Yes.
We're gonna show you a little hair progression real quick. This is baby Natasha.
Incredible.
Okay.
Then we went to like grade 6 Natasha.
Yes. Side part.
Yeah, and then since grade 9, we've looked like that, folks.
Oh, she is Natasha through the years.
The same hairstyle since high school. So I have not done any of my own. Thank you. I've not done any of my own hair cutting. I've heard the tales of friends getting bangs and pulling them off. I've heard the tales of friends getting bangs and not pulling it off. So I've heard the adventures, but I have been on the sidelines for them. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Dan. Oh no.
Okay, my bangs look great. This is gonna be on the internet.
I'm screenshotting that and I'm making it like the cover of something. I'm putting it on Instagram. It's going on the internet forever.
Yeah, it's worth getting back at me for every time that we're in a Zoom class, a Zoom call, and somebody that vaguely knows Chloe texts me like over the private message function in Zoom. What I'll do is I have this picture that I'll send them.
It's
just
a
out of the
JPEG,
blue, just
and
kind of randomly.
It's a JPEG titled Chloe. It just says Chloe JPEG.
It's Chloe.jpg is what is saved on my computer. And it's not, well, it is Chloe, but it's Eminem. And Eminem just looks like Chloe with the short hair and
it worked better when it was shorter, when it was freshly buzzed and dyed.
It's true.
I will find a way to pop that up. I'm going to edit this and I'm going to put that picture in there so you guys have a reference. But
just put it right over your own.
Yeah, it becomes your face,
difference.
you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, my Zoom profile. I know there no fail. Every Zoom class we were in, I guess, last semester, I sat there, got a private message. It would say Chloe JPEG. I'd open it. Eminem would be staring right back at me. It was, you know what? He's a very talented lyricist. I am not offended. Talented guy. Right. Has a way with words. The ultimate comm student, one could say.
I don't know how Dave is going to feel about that. So, Natasha, you say that you've had the same hair since grade 9, roughly. Mm-hmm. If you could change, if you could rock any hairstyle with the utmost confidence, what would it change to?
Oh, good question.
With no fear of like upkeep or like cost, or if you wanted like a 7-foot tall mohawk, send it.
Oh my!
I think I could rock the 7-foot mohawk, but I think like my first preference, I would always love to see like bald Natasha or like short hair Natasha like Chloe. I think that would be an interesting time. And one day my mom is always on me to get my hair cut short again. So I would love to like go real short, or like the short on the side and the long hair on top. I would love to have the confidence to pull that off.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And then I could, spike it up and it could be mohawk if I wanted to.
It could be. I feel like one day I'm just going to try it. I'll see what happens.
I'm so here for that day. I think you should show up to student council, our meetings with that.
Next meeting. Watch out.
Okay,
Sounds
thank
good
you.
to me.
And you know what, Natasha? I say it to everybody who like even has a slight like desire to cut off all their hair. One time in your life you have to do it. It is the best feeling in the entire world. Just like the hair doesn't tickle your neck. You don't have to do anything with it in the morning. Like originally I was like, man, this is gonna be great to play volleyball in. And then I didn't get to play volleyball in it. But you know what? The future, it's gonna happen. But you feel so fast. Nothing's holding you back.
It's so liberating.
It is.
It's wild, and I say that as a straight white male. But it feels like you literally cannot conform to any societal beauty standards, and you can't do anything about it anymore. And it's like, whatever, it's cool. You're you.
Honestly, I was surprised. I felt more feminine and more beautiful after I did it, which I wasn't expecting. Like I did it because I'm like, oh, this will be fun. Why not?
Yeah.
And then I looked in the mirror and I was like, my mom will vouch for this. I became kind of a narcissist. I would look in the mirror and be like, oh, dang, Chloe, you look good today, which I think we all should do more often. But you know what?
One day. Just wait. Maybe lockdown number 3, code like red times 10. Maybe that'll be.
Cross our fingers.
We cross our fingers at the same time.
I know.
Kind of habit doing that. I will say though, for me, when I shaved my head the first time and a little bit the second time, I really had to be really careful of what I wore because I risked coming across like a certain demographic of people that I don't want to look like a Nazi. I don't want to look like a skinhead, but it was kind of there. It was kind of there. It wasn't my intention, but I just kind of stopped wearing black for a while. That's probably a good call.
You know what you did, and you did it well, was you just wore a bunch of CMU gear. And then you looked like Russ when he shaved his head.
Good point. See, but the other thing is like, so here's the thing about men and shaved heads.
Oh, okay.
So if you Google any, like not shaved heads necessarily, but like if you Google like buzzed haircuts for men, everybody's going to have like, it's going to be like Justin Timberlake with really short hair. Or like, I don't know. I think Conor McGregor's got some right now. But anyways, it's short, but everybody has facial hair. And I cannot grow facial hair. I can't do it.
No, you can't.
I cannot do it.
It's true.
No, it's brutal. It's terrible.
Very bad.
And in the utmost degree, it's terrible. And that would get me away more from that. But I just look just it really short doesn't look that great on me. I'll be honest.
It doesn't.
Thanks.
I'm sorry. I like it.
Okay. I like having honest friends.
You know what? You got to stay honest. But also, you did it because you went tree planting and you figured it would help you stay cool and just make life easier.
I'm always cool.
So, in conclusion, shave your head.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe, Dan, don't shave your head again because it doesn't look good.
Maybe I'll go short again. I don't know.
Like
Natasha,
I'm trying
would you dye your hair if you would you pull a Chloe and dye your hair if you went short?
Ooh, I would maybe like pull a Chloe, but like even long right now. I'd be curious to look what I look like with like blonde hair right now. Cause I got it kind of like in the summer. I have a little taste of that blonde.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad growing up was that blonde naturally.
Oh.
So I would love to see how that would look on my face. So maybe.
I think anything surrounding or even near your face will look beautiful because you just have such a nice face.
My word. Oh, God bless. Thank you, Chloe.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Madam President.
Yeah, you're sucking up right now. What's going on here?
You know, the Whitmer budget. I'm just kidding.
Jeez. Oh, great.
All right. So should we talk a little bit about what's going on in the daily and some fun things coming up?
What's popping at CMU?
What's popping at CMU? That should be. We should call that the segment. What's popping at CMU?
Yeah, get some. Can we write to Jack Harlow and get the rights to his song "What's Poppin'" as made famous by TikTok?
Yep. Dan loves TikTok.
I do. I have very strong opinions on how I feel about TikTok.
Yes, that's a conversation for another day.
It is. I'd love to have that conversation.
So as you scroll the daily, as you should do every single day, it's the daily. It comes out literally daily. Something that I want to focus on is we have an art therapy student here at CMU that you can have art therapy sessions with. Jennifer Lee, she's a graduate student at Kootenai Art Therapy Institute, and she is here at CMU to provide free art therapy to any student.
CMU is so awesome.
And no art skills needed. It says that on the daily.
It does. It does.
Gotta remember that, you know.
Yeah.
It's very important for people like me to remember, because I cannot see. Chloe and I are similar in a lot of ways, but Chloe can art. I can't art. I can sometimes art with my voice, but that is it. That is the only thing. I cannot draw anything.
But I can't art.
I can't even craft.
Here's the thing. I am a full believer, and I feel like Jennifer is also a full believer from what I'm reading here, that anybody can art. And it's helpful and it's a healing practice. So even if you think you can't art and you just want a way to kind of process or release some emotions, I would contact Jennifer here. All the information is in the daily. And also, if you don't have art supplies, CMU has art kits available for students at South Reception Desk. So you don't have to pay for really anything.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
It is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free stuff.
There's lots.
Art times. Best of all worlds.
Yeah.
It's also worth noting that there's lots of other therapists available for all CMUers needs, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of additional supports right now, which is well appreciated. Thank you, CMU.
Mm-hmm. Especially this time.
Yeah.
Also at this time, the skating rink is open. I can't really skate.
Neither can I.
That's cool.
Natasha, how are your skating skills? I feel like you're a graceful skater. I just get that feeling.
So I went skating the other day, and I'd had the most slow-mo fall that I've had in a very long time, where I was skating, and I was leaning forward because I was like trying to be intense and skate well, and then I just slowly fell onto my knees, and then onto my face, and then I did a nice little slide at the end. You know, they go.
It sounds pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I did kind of feel like a penguin, which was like a plus. Just like the standing up after you fall, and is always the annoying part.
Yeah.
Skating.
True.
Getting up is the hardest part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, I feel like somebody famous once said that.
Oh,
Something
maybe.
similar.
Me. Quote me on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. Yeah. of the famous Wittenberg radio TV.
Yeah. So CMU skating rink is open. It wasn't before, and now it is. So if you know how to skate, or even if you don't know how to skate and you want to learn how to skate, just go flail around on that ice. I do believe that,
There's a five-person
maximum, but I believe 2 groups of 5 as long as they are separated. The rink is big enough for that. So, and Dan and I were thinking, so if you have a response to this, or if you want this to happen, if you want to teach Dan and I to skate, if you can skate and you want to give us free lessons, please reach out. We would love to film it. We'll fall a lot, but it'll be enjoyable. Maybe we could have a race.
Wow. Well, I mean, as in you versus me?
Yes.
I can go fast, but it will hurt me because I can't stop.
Maybe the race maybe it'll be an obstacle course where we have to stop.
That's what the boards are for.
That's true.
The boards are there to stop.
That's how I stop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually I grab them, but if we're racing, I will hit them. And I will win. Because I will be putting my body on the line.
Love to hear that. Always give 110%. Also, another interesting addition to the daily that I see here is the International Student Council is hosting a paint night. Speaking of, like, we were talking about paint. Everybody's painting these days. I'm doing a paint by number right now. Well, not right now, but it's over there. But so any interested CMU students can go to this Bob Ross inspired paint night. And you can, it's going to be January 30th at 7:30 p.m. on Zoom. You can sign up at South Reception and the paint kit will be available for pickup. So once again, you don't got to buy your own paint.
Brilliant.
What is it about art and I haven't, Chloe, seeing as you're doing a paint by numbers right now,
I'll get it.
talk to me about the effects of art on you during this pandemic. Wow.
That's beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. It's obviously not done yet. The effects of art?
Yeah. Some of the positive. Why are you doing art?
Why am I doing art? That's a really good question. I would say I'm always doing art, so it's kind of hard for me to answer, but especially during this time, I have developed and tried out a lot more creative hobbies. Number one, because it's something to do with my time, and we all need that right now. And it's also a way to relax but still feel productive. Sometimes I will sit and I'll watch Netflix for like much too long and feel a little guilty afterwards. And sometimes I'll crochet while I'm watching Netflix and I'm like, I'm being productive. And I'm also like, I don't know, it gets you into a groove. You're doing something with your hands. It's just, I don't know, it's very satisfying to create and produce something right now.
Mm-hmm. Natasha, have you been doing any art projects?
I bought myself some lino cut stuff over the Christmas holidays, so I've been testing that out and having some fun inking and whatever. But I forgot that there's a quintessential matter of being able to create a design, which requires art drawing skills. So we are working on those, but that's been fun. I've been doing some origami. What else have I been doing? I, made this fun little like fidget toy.
Oh my goodness!
Little origami, like kind of. It'd be cooler if the colors were the same on each side.
Okay, but didn't you just say that you weren't creative and that you didn't do art? You liar.
I said I crafted. I just said I don't art. I don't like draw calligraphy, but like this kind of stuff. Oh, I got down in the bag. I also, out of an old hymn book, did this.
Whoa!
That's so cool.
So I've been having also, I would echo what Chloe said about like doing something with your hand and like creating something has been super, super fun. Yeah, which I need to do more often. But
all right, Dan, time for you to find a creative hobby. That's not Minecraft.
I don't even. Yeah, I was gonna say when Natasha was saying that she only crafts, I mean I could say that I don't even play a whole lot of Minecraft, Chloe.
You talk about it enough.
Yeah, because it's funny. It's a meme. I have played a lot. I just haven't been recently in the past year or so.
Okay.
Here and there, but
all right. Well, one day, Dan, you're going to become you are a creative boy, but I think you can be more creative.
I'm bad with the crafts. I've never been arts, crafts. I'm just not good with them. I'm just not like, I just feel it's weird because I'm like half a perfectionist because like I have to get things right if I'm going to be doing something. But then I don't care enough to actually do it and put in the time for it. Usually is how it goes. Like there's lots of exceptions, but in terms of arts and craft, that's usually where that lies. Because like that stems back to when I was young. So,
you know what? I don't know how far back we want to go.
Yeah.
Into dance.
Like 5. I've hated stuff like that. Never happened.
It's okay. We're not gonna try to change you.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right. Should we get into a little bit of a quick wit segment to finish this nice convo off?
I am down, and I have one.
You have one? Dan,
on my mind.
Dan, start us off.
Okay. So this is partially kind of fostered by a discussion that I had recently. But it's something that I've thought about for a while, and I think a lot of people on campus, some of whom may already be in the call, have thought about as well, is turning the Blau into a pub of sorts, or having it have the capacity to have designated times to serve alcohol. And I think there's lots of cool pluses about that. I don't know what necessarily it would mean for the dry campus stuff, but that's maybe a discussion for student council later. Obviously it's a pipe dream, just like the greenhouse, but I think there's a lot of cool benefits that would come from that.
Yeah, we have talked about that idea. And I think immediately what I said was, imagine jazz at CMU, but like jazz at CMU in the Blau as a pub. Like, how classy would that feel?
Could be quite classy, like a film 60.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Exactly.
Vibes.
All sorts of cool music events happening there.
Mm-hmm.
Be pretty cool. You could have pretty consistent recitals and just people showing off their musical talents. That's where the music students hang out anyways.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
You could also have like designated times for when there's sports games. You could put get a TV in the Blau. Could get some events happening around that too.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of potential for community.
Community.
For fostering community, you mean?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good opportunity for radical dialogue as we think about this, right?
Yes,
absolutely.
There we go.
I find
intentional radical dialogue.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, so we are pretty short on time, but I think we can squeeze one more quick wit in here. Natasha, do you have one, or?
Not this time. Maybe next time.
It's okay if you don't. I'm gonna, you know what? My quick wit is going to echo our conversation before. I think everyone is an artist.
Oh, great. You've harped on this before.
I am confident that everyone is an artist. They just haven't found their medium yet. Everybody, you talk about art and people are like, oh, that means painting. That means sculpting. That means drawing. No, it does, but also no. I think everyone is an artist. They just haven't found their medium yet if they say they aren't one, AKA Dan.
Hey, I'd say that I have the potential to art, but I did say vocally. I think I can say shit nicely. I can't say that either. Sorry, you're gonna have to bleep that.
You know what?
So
Dan
bad.
is well practiced in the art of swearing. That could be considered an art, a very strange one, but
swear effectively, could be something. It's a Netflix show right now, The Art of Swearing. So
this is true.
There we go. So in conclusion, everyone is an artist. Your medium might just be really strange.
But to finish things off, as a good communication student, we have to say that the medium is the message.
The medium is the message.
It's always important to think about that.
There we go.
Wow.
Anyways, thank you for joining us today, both Natasha and you as a viewer. Next time you see us, fingers crossed, and very hopefully we'll be in person, probably wearing masks, but it won't be this Zoom screen.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, huge fingers crossed.
Natasha, do you wanna leave our faithful viewers with a word from the president?
Peace and blessings, my folks. Do your best to channel your inner Bernie of, stay warm, stay comfortable. That's all I got for you folks.
Wear your mask.
Wear your masks. Yep.
Be like Bernie.
Yeah. That's all I got for you.
All right. Thanks, Natasha, and thanks everyone for watching. See you next time.
Bye.